Ladies and gentlemen, my name is CM Pokemon 1994, and today we're going to review. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I'm joined by one of my best associates.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is 101 Gaming 24/7 here. Also known as you. Let's get into it.
Well, I think it was awesome Blu-ray to start with. Very cool.
Yes, we watched it like We watched the first disc like 2 days ago. We watched the full second disc the same day, I believe.
I've already done a video on this, but I want to try and go into more detail just to show the case.
Because you did, I know you did an unboxing. I woke up and it was there, so I just opened it. Yeah, here's the discs, as usual. Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. What are you showing it for, too? Anyway.
But it's a 2-disc set, unlike the DVD.
So there are 3 discs.
Because they can't fit everything on.
DVD mods.
Yeah, and like literally, we had all of our notes within 2 days. We watched like disc 2 and disc 1 on the same day. Then we watched the Blu-ray extras like yesterday.
You were there for like 6 hours or something, weren't you?
Oh, full 6 hours of Paul Heyman. Whew.
Can't complain. You got me in the retweet.
And
you're still waiting for one.
no, I just gave up on him.
Wait, where is that actually?
No.
Oh yeah.
You look like such a mark.
I don't care.
CM Punk.
Yeah, whatever.
Finally.
Anyway.
You're not John Laurinaitis, stop it.
What?
You're not John Laurinaitis, you're doing it on the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Laurinaitis.
Right, we're going off topic here, but anyway.
I haven't done that for a while. Listen, let's just say that the documentary starts off with a nice little intro, the whole Brock Lesnar conquering the street thing, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You can't just rub it in, because the first thing you
Yeah,
hear
that's
is
what.
I've
got one little nitpick with this. They don't go in depth about beating the streak for some reason.
Yeah, but you know why? Because I read a review earlier, and it said that this DVD was well in production when the streak got broken, so they couldn't really do anything for it, could they? Like they couldn't have more stuff on.
Maybe.
That's why. So that intro was pretty sweet, and then he starts off with he's talking about his childhood. Like he watched the first time he saw wrestling was watching Getlemen Senior interviewing Subscriber Graham, and he said he wanted to do that.
And then he opened up his own movie collectible store for a while. It went.
Wait, he was 11 years old when he done this, remember? 11.
Yes, he was 11. Yes.
When I was 11, I didn't even know what work meant.
When I was 11, I was pissed off with work.
So yeah, Paul Heyman was working at the age of 11. He also says though in the documentary that he was more interested in how wrestling happened and why it happened, all the things, rather than he was being a wrestler, being an actual wrestler. He wanted to go at the end of the scene or a manager or something. That was pretty sweet. And then he says.
And then he went to Madison Square Garden. Then he hid in the backstage area.
Let me just rephrase it. He hustled his way into Madison Square Garden.
He hid in a room. I forgot what the room was. He was trying to get his he was waiting for Vince McMahon Senior to.
Oh no! You're too early on this one. This is where he sneaks into the
Oh yeah.
No, wait. This is where what was it, Larry Sabisco or whatever his name is? Was that guy?
I think so. Yeah. That's the one.
Larry Sabisco or one of the photographers. But one of the photographers for I think it was PWI says every time we want to get a good picture, Paul Heyman with his elbow in the ribs.
Yeah.
And then steal the bit. Which is pretty cool. You bring that up. And then it moves on to, I think, when he first met Dusty Rhodes, because he snuck into a production meeting.
This is the American dude, Dusty Woods.
And the super, I know what you learn it from the basic, and the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and the Super Genius. His
They're
impression of
basically-
Dusty, right? His impression of Dusty is right on your money.
Yep.
So he says, this is a close-up production meeting, what are you doing here? He says, I'm taking pictures. He goes, what are you doing learning? He goes, I'm learning from you. And there's a big awkward silence, and he goes, get back in there then. And Paul Heyman, like usual, lying his way out of the situation.
Yeah, Paul Heyman has been deemed a liar since 2013.
I wonder why. Well, probably longer than that. Probably his whole career. There's that one. And then there was the pit where he was promoting a show at Studio 54 and like in New York. And he wanted to get Hulk Hogan, but they were somewhere else, I believe, so they couldn't. So he flew Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and who else was it?
Bam Bigelow, I believe.
No,
And it was Magnum PA. Magnum
Yeah.
PA.
So they flew there, and he gave Rick an award, and he also presented the wrestling debut of Bam Bigelow. So his first ever event that he put together, was also his first ever wrestling event that he put together or promoted. It was pretty sweet. He was doing it as a thing.
And then he became Paul E. Dangerously.
Oh hell yeah, my name is Hornets.
He managed a team called the Motor City Madmen.
I can't even remember who was in that team, but you can't even probably imagine the way.
I don't know, I think it was Austin Idol and someone else.
No, that was in Memphis.
And anyway, then they went to Memphis.
And he feuded with
Jerry Lawler.
He managed Austin Idol, and he feuded with Jerry Lawler. And they actually made Jerry lose his first head and shake his head.
Yay.
After watching this DVD, I hate Jerry Lawler. I actually really hate him.
And then, after Memphis, they go to the AWA, where Heyman's manager really kicked off.
Yeah, because he managed the Dangerous Alliance. What was it?
And
Was it Rick Rude, Stunning Steve Austin, Larry Zbysko, who else was it? Ann Anderson.
now that was all in WCW, not AWA, I don't think.
Wait, I'm confused. I don't know.
AWA is where he first brought in the telephone.
I'm a bit lost. Let's recap. I think I missed it. Wait, AWA was on damn you, Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a botch.
Yep.
So AWA, he went in. I can't remember who AWA.
And the Midnight Express.
The new Midnight Express. And he feuded with Jim Cornette for it.
He had the tennis racket, Paul Heyman had the telephone.
Cell phone. Big massive cell phone.
And he would continue to talk on it while the match is going on.
But he did say he managed the new Midnight Express, but that ended to stay with the WWE, so he was kind of in limbo for the weekend. And then he went to WCW.
Then he managed I believe he managed the
And
Four
that's
Horsemen.
when he made Dangerous Alliance. That's when he made Dangerous Alliance.
Yep. Rick Rude.
Stunning Steve Austin, Rick Rude, Larry Zbysko, Ann Anderson. That was it, I think, really.
I think so, yeah.
So he manages them. And this is really where he discovered Stone Cold Steve Austin, even though at the time he wasn't Stone Cold, but you know.
And then he got fired.
Yeah. He got fired.
Then Austin.
Shouldn't we mention JR? in this bit.
Oh
This
yeah.
bit with Jar, isn't it? And they were on commentary together in WCW. That's what they said, not each other, which is kind of cool.
This is basically how Paul Heyman learned how to kite.
Mm-hmm.
Then
And
he got
also one of the
fired.
best. They then he got fired. Which is why he hits WCW so much, as we'll go into later.
And then he went
But yeah,
to ECW.
Eastern Championship Wrestling, when managed by Todd Gordon.
And then somehow,
he got control. Didn't think he took control from Todd Gordon, or he, I don't know, bought it, or he could give him the job or something.
and
Then he
then
changed it.
he took ECW to the extreme.
Wasn't that because I'm trying to remember who it was that said this to him, but he said you're either going to be bitching and making, or you've
Complaining.
got a vision. Let me see. Um, but I can't remember who it was that said that. I think it was a Billy Graham. I don't
I
know.
think so.
But let's see. This is a name, I can't remember who this is. Anyway, whoever it was, they lit as well.
Then, he made ECW extreme. He did matchmaking with a pen and a napkin.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. We showed all the backstage of all the W stuff at the like it showed pep talks and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then he would have to write a few blank checks out. Some of them bounced.
What's new there, eh?
Was it? And they had
It was Jim
financial
Crockett.
problems.
Jim Crockett's the one that said that to me, making him talk. I just remembered
Yes.
it was
Yes,
Jim
so
Crockett.
then ECW had financial issues, which literally became the demise of ECW.
A lot
And
of financial issues.
then the show, the company came to a head in.
Wait, we just going to skip ahead already? I don't even know the whole Jerry Lewis stuff was really helping them out stuff.
Oh yeah, they invaded Raw a few times. As
Yeah,
well.
that was cool. And then the whole Jerry Lawler, the ECW.
Oh yeah, Vince gave ECW $1,000 a week to cover Too Cold Scorpio.
Which is pretty sweet. Which he was removed from something WWE.
And then they were having issues with the pay-per-view, so Vince, they gave them a
He tried to help
few
him out.
helpings. I gave them the 500 grand.
And like the ECW first paper, he barely either. It showed some nice footage from beyond the mat as well. You haven't seen that, but I want to check it out. It's a really awesome documentary. You should check that one out too.
Yes, and then the show came to a head in late 2000 or late 2000, maybe early
They
2001.
basically even said too, ECW was doing great with merchandise sales and ticket sales and all that stuff, but he just couldn't financially afford it no more. And Tommy Dreamer even says that, Tommy says that towards the end of ECW, Paul was never there. He was just kind of depressed. I kind of just gave up.
Yeah, I think he just went into depression.
Oh, he missed out as well when he done the bit where Tommy was talking about, editing shows, and Paul Heyman would be asleep, and he got changed that. He thought that. It's pretty hilarious. He's doing it in his sleep.
That is the
Crazy.
that no what's the word? Oh, I forgot the word.
Genius.
I forgot. No. That is the effort he put into ECW.
But he was editing in his sleep. How can you do that?
We could try.
Wait, let's see. Put that backwards. You can't do it.
But then
It's really
he went to
difficult.
WWF in
And
in March of
he told,
2001.
he told Tommy Dreamer. That's the only person he told.
Then he went Raw in 2001,
Okay.
and he waited 90 days till after all the money had went into the Superstars account. Then he filed for bankruptcy, so they wouldn't come after the wrestlers.
Yeah, so he didn't just basically throw the rest of them into the bus kind of thing.
They were going to cut off his balls long before they were going to cut off theirs.
That was a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And then there was some quotes like, they're taking it to the extreme, and this show is meant to be raw.
I mean, it's not meant to be raw, it's supposed to be extreme. We basically put your hand in his place, which is kind of hilarious.
Extreme was the adjective.
Mm-hmm.
And it talked about him being on commentary for a while. Didn't go into too much detail. And then we get the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Which basically is cool, because he says, like, Brock was down on OVW, and Pat said to him, listen, you've got to work with this kid. He's getting given the worst advice ever. And then Paul worked with him, and the rest is history.
And look at where he is now. He's about to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
See what I'm doing?
Yes.
Can't get the street, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to Paul Heyman. And, in about 5 days, something, he's going to be the WWE champion. Wait, how
And
long
then,
is this?
I think it's August 17th.
I'm not wrong.
The network comes out on the 12th of Canada and shit.
What
Yeah.
are we getting here?
October. So we get it for Hell in a Cell.
Wow. Whoa.
Triple H is wrestling, by the way. He's gonna wrestle
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar.
After him. Wait, he's
But,
not your face? Wow.
I don't know.
Anyway,
But anyway, Paul Heyman then went on to be the head writer for SmackDown.
which he called the Bitch Show.
Yeah. Which he didn't think would make air.
But it did, surprisingly.
Which was...
You know, he even mentions that we get introduced by like Edge and RVD and stuff about SmackDown.
And Tommy Dreamer and CM Punk.
Wait, what's the matter? You know, he's saying, using this a lot.
Yeah. So,
On this SmackDown
anyway,
bit, it says like,
speaking of CM Punk,
Edge, we had to lower this down and bring him into it. He isn't there till later.
I was going to go on about OVW and Punk, you know.
Not yet. We still got to talk about SmackDown. Anyway, on the SmackDown bit, it says like, he was giving guys like Edge, and Eddie Guerrero, Chavo, Kurt Angle,
Mysterio.
and Chris Benoit. The chance of being big stars because
Oh yeah,
nobody.
let's just say, Chris Benoit got mentioned a lot on the second disc.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my thoughts on that kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, they basically says that all the Raw guys are basically saying they're not good enough. They're vanilla midgets. So Paul Heyman basically brought them to SmackDown, and then SmackDown's ratings are beating Raw.
So they made Raw.
They were beating Raw on TV. They were beating Raw on live events. Merchandise.
And then we go on to Paul Heyman technically getting demoted in some people's eyes, but in his eyes he got a promotion to working with the younger talent.
Were you going to mention why? Why you got released from the writing team?
I don't know.
the conference call where
Oh
he did
yeah, no,
he
yeah.
went into the Raw conference call apparently.
That's in the extras. We'll get into that.
That's why he got fired. And he went to
Yeah,
OVW and he was working with Best Phoenix and CM Punk. Which is
two
pretty cool.
big names. Well, one big name,
One big man and a woman.
and then yeah, they brought the WWE version of ECW, starting with One Night Stand 05.
He loved that. I loved the way he said. RVD said, yeah, I'm gonna let Paul do this, or it's not gonna be authentic. So he had to bring Paul back.
And
It
then
probably
they
wasn't
brought
him.
back ECW properly.
No. Remember what Paul Heyman said? Where he said, if they would have just done that show and ended it, we'd have been fine with it.
But then they brought it back in '06.
I love what Joey Styles says as soon as this thing starts. He says,
The WWE version of ECW
ECW,
sucked.
basically it sucked. Because he was saying it was not ECW. It was corporate.
Paul Heyman even mocked the fans because they weren't like they used to
He said,
be.
didn't he say something like, if this is the ECW audience, then I'm glad I left the company in 2001.
Yes, I believe so. And then he quit. Quitter got fired.
I don't know who you talk to.
Talk to. Had to.
And he goes on about, he talks about when he left, he was spending more time with his family and stuff. And then he mentions Henry Hustle, which is his entertainment company he runs. What did I call him? What did I call him runs it with? The fellow who runs the Henry Hustle. Mitchell Stewart, I think. Yeah, Mitchell
Yep.
Stewart. In case you haven't guessed, I'm looking this up. Yeah, Mitchell Stewart. He's his business partner
Looking for
in
Larry. They shot the WWE 2K14 pre-order trailer,
anti-K13,
not the 13 interview.
or WD13 interview, but Mike Tyson one.
Yeah, and that as well.
Here's a fact that no one knows as well. Remember when Rocky got injured at WD12?
Yes.
That was Heyman Hustle too. It was Heyman limping really.
Lol.
Did you know that?
No.
I love the way he says as well. When he says he loves technology. Because he says something like, I can be sitting at my desk and tweeting from my phone using my platform. And he could be arranging a meeting somewhere. He says something like, he's always at his desk, which is pretty cool.
And then we move on to his return in 2012 when Brock Lesnar made his triumphant return.
I don't know I don't know whether this bit is on DVD or whether it's just made it in the interviews. But he apparently said when Brock came back, he wanted nothing to do with it. He didn't want to come back. But Brock actually asked him to come back.
Oh yeah.
So that's why he came back. And this is also where he got his very famous catchphrase from, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Yep.
So he mentions that, and he mentions about how like maybe now he's much more mature. That's what Brock says. And Stephanie. He's a much more mature Paul Heyman. And people think that having kids is really putting down to earth. And he says as well, yeah, I love helping guys like Nate Young, Arrow, Gray, all those guys. That he helped backstage.
Yep. And then we moved on to the extras.
Oh, you got one more bit. The legacy part. Where he's talking about his kids.
That's technically what you're talking about right now.
Yeah, he mentions his kids because like yeah, the most important thing in the way to maintain his legacy. And that's how the documentary ends. And then there's his million comes. And he's like, Let's get away from Heyman.
Yep. And I'll just be 2 seconds. I just need to quickly go and get something for this review. 2 seconds.
Right,
It's outside my room. Back in a second.
cool.
That was a waste of time. I couldn't find it. I was looking for my tie. My suit. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back.
You really gonna do this?
Yep. Anyway, we were on to the Blu-ray extras. Wait, was it? Yeah, these were the Blu-ray extras, I believe.
Yeah. Sorry,
Actually, no, these were the just normal extras, I believe. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
This was. Yeah,
These
here we
weren't the
are.
exclusive parts. These were the.
Parts I got either way.
It shows a bit with the picture of Vince Senior and the giant that he snapped it while he was in the garden. And when he went to give it to Vince, these security guards like yanked him up and said, "Who's this guy going after Vince?" And then Howard Finkel said, like, did you see these pictures? Mr. McMahon really liked him, and his impression was amazing. And he gave him $50 and said, "Did you do it for 7 years? You give $50." So he got hired, and I didn't know. Which is pretty cool.
And then we went on to the riding a Blassie's incident, which was quite amusing. It's basically Paul Heyman had to drive Freddie Blassie's car.
Wait. Let's go into it. It was sort of like Freddie got his calendar mixed up. He thought he had to be in the city next week, but it was this week. So he says to Paul Heyman, he's got to go drive home and get his stuff, so we're giving him a lift. So he gets in, and he's driving like a madman, like a maniac, and everyone's shouting at him, throwing things, and he goes, "She did, that's fake." And he said he thinks they were doing it because he was Freddie Blassie, but they weren't. He was doing it because he was driving like a psycho. And Paul was terrified. So it ended basically with him.
Yeah, literally, he is screaming at him to stop. At first, he was like, "Yeah, you're the best."
You're the best. And then, what did he say? He was taught something like never sell a rib, which means never let anyone know how to get into you. So after this, he was going to go, "Yep, you're the best." And trying to like in the mood, but in the end, he was terrified, saying, "Let me drive." So he drove the car.
And he'd never drove a car before.
He was 15. No wonder. And then he says, at Freddie's house, his dad came to get him. And his dad was a vet in World War II. So with Freddie, so they were talking about this, and they got along dead well. After they went home, Freddie said to Paul's dad, "We all like your son, he's a great kid, should be proud." And then he starts getting all choked up and crying. Paul's sitting there crying, thinking this is great. And then he says one more thing, I hate the rest of this thing in the world. And then Paul Heyman says something like, "I was just seeing it as a street going."
Next up, we had troubles in Memphis.
What was that one again? Oh, the scaffolding one.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Was it supposed to be Jerry Lawler versus Paul Heyman in a scaffolding match?
Paul Heyman said, "No, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it."
No, we said after he was giving the promos and stuff about how he was going to do it, and then when
No,
it
but
got
the week
to a
before he
day,
said. He said the week before, "You're not gonna make me go up there."
and then they made him do it anyway. And it got to the day, he wouldn't go up there. I
He
wouldn't
climbed
blame him
down.
though. From the looks of the pictures, I wouldn't want to go up there.
And then we had the Mole in ECW.
No, let's see. Then Jerry mentioned to the end, but legitimately taking his joke.
And he got fired then. I think I think Austin Idol said,
Wait, yeah. If you don't rehire him and make him my manager, I quit. So the day he was supposed to be leaving, he was given the main event slot. How lucky.
and then we had the Mole in ECW where, if you haven't watched the Rise and Fall
You
of
wonder what
ECW,
then what the hell's wrong with you?
this is basically where Todd Gordon was basically
Somehow.
helping ECW.
No, we should help him WCW.
So I said helping the ECW take stars from ECW and coaxing the ECW stars to go to WCW. And Paul Heyman, the cunning guy that he was, got Todd Gordon's voicemail. He hacked his area code.
Didn't he say what the code was at the end? I can't remember. And he said he got like Taz and RVD and everyone sitting around his table listening to the messages.
What did he say the code was?
I can't remember, but you'll see when you watch it. I just can't remember it off by heart right now. But yeah,
Yep.
Todd Gordon, prick.
We had boring time, which is where basically there were boring time for ECW to keep going. I believe.
Oh, wasn't this where he was getting more money off Vince?
Yeah.
Yeah. Giving him $100,000 or something.
Yeah, he got half a mil off Vince McMahon to cover pay-per-view.
Which is pretty cool. And he said he gave him on a loan.
Yeah, it only took 3 minutes of Vince McMahon's time.
I don't get it though. If Paul Heyman knew that he himself and ECW was financially struggling, how was he going to get Vince $1 million back?
Vince actually liked ECW back in the day. He said they were innovative.
And then he linked and paid him.
Then we had the infamous conference call incident.
Oh. This is actually a very controversial story. No one really knows the truth. What Paul Heyman said was that the conference call was on a Saturday, and he used to always last like 3 hours, and he'd always interfere with his family life. So what he'd do is, he'd log onto the computer and stuff while the Raw call was on and go to sleep. And he'd wake up when the SmackDown call
3
started.
minutes ready for SmackDown.
Yeah, because you don't get a drink or whatever kind of thing. But this time, his phone died. So, like, he didn't know it was going to die because he was asleep.
So basically left the call.
In the middle of the call, he used to click and said, has left the conference. So they looked up who it was and found that it was Paul Heyman, and then Stephanie was livid.
She said, Paul, is this your number?
No, I left my phone last week.
As a matter of fact, it was on Friday last week.
It's hilarious. Even Stephanie said that the lie was so detailed that it was funny. But she was mad. She was laughing, but she was mad. And then he says something like, I swear on my life I didn't listen to that call. I listened to the 6 other ones. And now they know.
Next up, we have Paul Heyman guy, which is basically... It starts off with CM Punk and in his promo and saying, yeah, that's right, I'm a Paul Heyman guy. And then
everyone who was Paul Heyman guys. Tony Jr. says he was the first one. And then JR apparently says he was one. Joey Styles.
JR.
I've said Lars and then what I hate is where Joe Rogan
And then we had Todd Gordon, and stuff like that. Now, disc one.
This is all the promos. Just
We're
one
halfway through.
Now on to this two.
We're on the disc two.
No offense, but we're gonna skip all the AWA stuff because that's just kind of.
Yeah, and disc
And
two.
And then so there was some ECW promos on there. Like there was the one. Remember that one you got on the network?
I've got them all in order. So anyway, the first promo we got on this disc two was the epic promo with Vince on SmackDown in 2001. It was called Paul Hates Vince's Stinking Guts.
It's pretty awesome. He's living into it.
And then
you stole my ideas, you stole my vision, you stole my money, my life, my superstars, and wrestlers.
Then he got a admission.
So he basically said like something like, wow, while Don the Clown was walking around wearing a wool and Boba taking self-video.
And then we got him introducing Brock Lesnar on 8th of April 2002, the week after he debuted.
I was a little bit confused, really. You know, it's weird. Seeing Brock back there, he looks a lot bigger than he is now.
And he pops his pecs every few minutes.
That's showing off, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're wondering why he was bigger back then, if you read behind his book, he admits to being a stud.
And this is back when Brock had his generic rock music. Anyway, then we had the ECW funeral promo from the 23rd of May.
Let's go back to this where Hardy is coming and Brock gets chair shots like, oh god. Man, that was painful. Those chair shots to the head. I took two of them.
But anyway, this ECW funeral promo was on a Raw on the 23rd of May 2005. This was an epic moment.
It was pretty cool. Because,
where he mentions Benoit.
Yep. Isn't this what he says? They mentioned Benoit twice in this promo, actually. Anyway, just a bit where Heyman comes in and Vince comes in, and there's all three men in one ring, and that was a historic moment. And the funny thing is when Vince goes, by the way, Paul Heyman, this is
and then, he basically invites Bischoff to ECW.
He says, what's the decision like, if you want to take this down and bring it on, like that.
And then we go on to the thank you promo from One Night Stand 2005 itself.
Awesome.
Where he basically shoots on every single star there, like
wait a minute. Your wives, it's
Edge. And,
I love the video.
do you know why you were WWE champion for a year? That's because Triple H didn't work Tuesdays.
Oh, Elizabeth. What the fuck was that?
And then he shot on he shot on Edge where it was like, I have two words for you. Matt freaking Hardy.
And Edge is going like this.
He spit out his beard.
I love the Bischoff bit when he goes in case you're wondering, it wasn't Paul Heyman with his tail between his legs going to a WCW pay-per-view. You're an honest bitch.
And then Paul Heyman basically just leaves.
Oh wait, did you shoot anyone else?
What?
Edge, JBL, Bischoff.
Well, that's it, I believe.
I'm basically just doing me in general.
Then we had another promo.
Basically, at the end where he goes, what is it? This isn't WWE. This isn't WCW. This isn't Monday Night Raw. This isn't even SmackDown. It's really single and not real. I love that bit.
And then we get the resurrection promo from ECW One Night Stand 2006. I knew this word for word.
Oh, this is terrible.
They'll go to the rebirth of ECW.
I'm not dissing Paul Heyman, I'm just dissing the ECW reunion of the battle.
And yeah, we might review some of these shows when we get the chance.
No.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
the One
reviewing
Night Stands.
any of the ECW stuff.
Even One Night Stand.
Oh, I don't mean I'm not reviewing any of the actual sci-fi shows.
Oh, no, I didn't say we were.
Oh, thank God.
So you can expect some reviews of actual shows, live reactions and shit. Just throwing that in there. We might start tonight with Monday Night Raw, as it's from Austin, Texas. So we might see Damien Sandow dress up like Stone Cold.
Oh, fuck no. Jesus God. What would they call themselves then?
Stone Cold Steve Sandow.
Stone Cold Steve Sandow.
That actually sounds quite amazing. Stone SCSS.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, you're welcome.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Anyway.
I can't wait for Raw now. Still got 3 hours.
Lord.
But
Anyway.
we move on to the promo from the Beer Hall Garden.
This is kind of a shitty promo. No disrespect to Heyman, but he's being a heel, so he's being a bitch.
This is basically where the promo where he mocks the fans for not being like they were. Sabu comes out, cleans house.
Kicks those two security guard asses, wherever they are.
The Bashams.
The Bashams. Allegedly, no man knows they were the Bashams, but there was a rumor going on that it was them. And then Paul Heyman says that you're going to fight the Big Show in the Extreme Rules match. Why couldn't we see that match on the DVD?
That match would probably suck. It would probably suck.
And we go, Sabu.
And then we got the performance review from Raw, 20th of January 2013.
I love this.
Which there's quite a few quotes in there.
When he was saying, it late in the show, Paul Heyman on the screen talking to Black Magic and getting the shield to Batman. And he's going, it wasn't even me, it was an impersonator.
Where you can clearly tell it was Mr. Heyman.
Of course it was Paul Heyman.
It's like, that was not me, that was an impersonator.
I love the way he even says he's got a thick New York Jewish accent. How can you have a Jewish accent? I'm not being towards Jews and just like a Jewish accent. How can you do that? It's weird. Anyway.
Somehow, throughout the whole segment, they were booing Paul Heyman. Then Vince starts saying, Paul Heyman? Yeah! Then the crowd goes fucking ape. The crowd goes ape shit for Brock Lesnar. Again.
So just Paul Heyman.
I went ape shit.
I love the bit though where Paul's trying to say to Brock, get out the ring, leave me alone. And Brock just points on him and says, get in the corner.
And then he's like, please leave the ring, Vince.
I love the bit when he picks him up. He picks Vince up on his shoulders, and Paul's going, "Oh God, oh God," freaking out.
What have you done?
Pretty obvious, yeah, happened.
And then
no more, bro, no more.
And then we got Paul Heyman giving CM Punk his resignation. Paul Heyman's basically attempting to leave the WWE. Then Punk comes out.
Sorry.
Then CM Punk comes out and says, Paul, there's a lot of Paul Heyman guys here, and then the crowd's wild.
Yeah, they can't boo, can't cheer. They're mostly boos, kids.
Yeah, then they hug, basically. That's the basic.
Probably one of the most longest, most awkward hugs I've ever seen in my life.
It's like, you're the best in the world.
CM Punk's hugging him like, his eyes are weird, like.
And Paul's like, you're the best in the world. You're the best in the world.
What a love fest.
And then,
that's scary because literally one promo later it was the whole.
It became clobbering time for CM Punk.
I don't like this.
This was an epic promo of epic proportions.
Not for CM Punk, it wasn't.
He said, "I will burn the bridges up when I'm still on them."
And that was on his DVD.
He said that, and then he said,
What is it?
"We were the WWE champions. We were the best in the world."
I was a bit when he says something like, I look down there, I see an empty ring because you don't exist anymore. I was like, ooh.
They said, "You have no family."
And Punk is getting absolute. Punk's face is getting all like, oh, he's probably pissed off.
"You have no wife. You have no children."
He will soon.
Apparently.
So Paul basically got all them three things wrong. But
Well,
then
back then he got them right.
what is it when he goes? He says something. He goes, "Now you tell me, you son of a bitch. Am I lying?" Or he says like, "I'm gonna get you for him."
And then he's like, I will tear everyone down that's in my way, and I will rip them apart till you're the last man standing."
You know what the funny thing was though? He says he's gonna rip them apart, and then he gets ripped apart by the husband.
And then, well, him gets on his one knee. No, he's sorry, two knees, because he can't stay on one.
So he got it wrong. Well done, Paul.
Then he wipes the floor. It's clobbering time!
And then Brock turns up.
And then they have an epic brawl. I was marking out throughout the whole brawl when it happened live.
Yeah, I was marking out too until CM Punk got thrown into a table.
And then he got back up.
And went far.
And then
Poor Punk.
we got the volcano promo.
This was so weird. I can't even describe it. All I can remember was this little Paul going insane, and Curtis Axel and Ryback trying to laugh.
No, Ryback was just like...
Because he was trying to hold laughter.
He looked so angry.
Curtis Axel was just sitting there going...
Then at the end, we saw his teeth.
He just couldn't stop laughing. His Heyman's going, and the volcano burns down, and the villages are all dying with the flesh burning. It was just so, what the f. And then he's going crazy, and he goes, but I'm calm, man. And he just calms down, and totally.
And then we got Paul Heyman pipe bomb on Chicago, Illinois, March 3rd, 2014, and boy, this was godly. CM Punk's music hits, crowd go absolutely crazy because this hijack Raw thing is going on. And they're like, and then the crowd thinking their hometown boy's coming home. Then out comes Paul Heyman to a big chorus of boos.
And then he turns them into cheers straight away.
And then he gets in the ring and the crowd start chanting CM Punk. And then...
I believe he deserves louder than that.
Louder than that. Then they start...
He was a face for about 5 minutes, which is kind of cool.
And then they started chanting, they drowned out the whole arena with CM Punk chants.
I love the way then he does the whole thing where he sits like CM Punk does with his legs crossed kind of thing. I didn't know Paul couldn't do that. I know, it's just like a Buddha.
oh yeah, speaking of Buddha, back in 2002, Insurrection I might add.
This is he's got the body of a god, but it's Buddha.
And then he referenced Paul Heyman as a human urinal.
Asshole.
But anyway, Paul Heyman just basically has the crowd where he wants them, as usual. This is basically why the hijack was such lackluster, because he hijacked the fans.
No, but do you reckon that's why WWE basically knew what the fans were going to do, so they sent Paul Heyman out there straight away to shut them down.
And then, basically halfway through the promo...
he literally just says CM Punk and goes, he's not here this evening, and the crowd boom. Majorly.
And then basically, halfway through the promo, the crowd starts shouting, boring, boring.
Okay, right. And then there's the bit where he literally turns it around. This makes no sense, because he blames The Undertaker for CM Punk leaving.
We were like, oh, Stephanie? Triple H?
Stephanie, Triple H, Shawn,
Batista? Cena?
Yeah, exactly. But you can now the Undertaker's fault.
Then he
And then
blamed
Brock comes
the
in.
whole universe.
Thank you, Paul. Bastard.
Then
And then,
Brock Lesnar comes out to a chorus of CM Punk chants.
and then you know what the worst part is?
He mentioned Punk.
No. He gets the microphone.
He got on the
He
mic.
talks. He talks.
And
I'm
actually,
not
it was
gonna
a
lie,
nice
it
little
was
promo from
good
Brock.
until the end. It was, his streak's gonna get conquered by me, Brock Lesnar. It was like, oh, good lord,
And
good
then
lord.
he goes to leave. To chorus of CM Punk chants. As you can tell, this crowd is not happy.
Duh.
And basically, out comes Mark Henry. They brawl. Brock puts him through a table to a chorus of CM Punk chants.
It was just seeing point for the whole brawl. They didn't even get it.
Yeah. And then Brock Lesnar. Oh, yeah, speaking of this, Brock Lesnar got one of those TV monitors, threw it into the ring, it bounced, hit a fan in the face, and the crowd. Then you can hear them.
Lawsuit.
You can hear the crowd going, "Oh!"
And then lawsuit chance.
We've got to watch this back. We've got to watch this show back and see how good it was without the CM Punk.
It wasn't even good, it was terrible.
The crowd was good. I like the crowd.
But the show sucked.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the crowd noise.
Mm.
But anyway, the next promo is the Conqueror of the Streak, April 7th, 2014.
Wait, that was on the Blu-ray extras.
I'm counting it as a promo.
Okay.
Because this was April 7th, 2014, the Raw after WrestleMania, which is always an epic show to watch.
The day after Brock Lesnar conquered the streak.
And then Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar come out to a chorus of boos.
As you can imagine.
Everyone was still in shock after it happened.
And Paul Heyman, in vintage Paul Heyman style, smiles right into the camera and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
And my client,
Not yet. He said something like, it's the greatest honor of my career to serve as the advocate for the conqueror of the streak, Brock Lesnar."
And then the crowd start chanting bullshit for a while, then they cut it out.
And then it comes back.
They cut out the bullshit chant.
Unlike you, I'm not just turning up, I'm not just traveling from all over the world, trying to get my face on worldwide TV.
No, trying to get noticed on worldwide TV. I think he's referring to the chants, but...
And the UK fans. Cheers, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. We're gonna be living to you in Liverpool.
No one's supposed to know I'm going.
Oh, shit. They won't watch this part of the video. They won't watch this part.
No, they know. Asshole.
They'll be bored halfway through.
Yeah, but no one's supposed to know who's going. Fuck.
They'll be bored halfway through. They won't hear it.
Moving on. I can edit that out. I'll get rid of it. Anyway.
From a stream, please.
This is a fucking botch, damn it. Anyway. What's next? Oh yeah. Anybody?
I'm sorry. Are you saying what to me?
What? I thought this was supposed to be the wildest part of the year.
It is.
He basically just tears into the entire audience. And the Undertaker.
Yep, and he shoots from the hip as well. But Undertaker got in the hospital with Vince.
Why from the hip? I don't get that. It's a weird
Shoot from the hip. Shoot from the hip. That's how people shoot from the hip.
Oh yeah, right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Just the whole. Thankfully, Brock isn't tortured on this show. He just stands there looking scary.
Black eye somehow though.
What?
He has a black eye. I know that.
From the match, probably. And it's the best bit when he goes, "I know you guys are so stupid. I'll say it slowly. Brock Lesnar." And you get the point. I'm not gonna say it.
Is not Brock. No, you're getting it wrong. Is the one in 21 and 1.
I was so pissed off by this.
I was shocked.
I would give it
I was,
a
I was
on
thinking,
my visit, and he goes, my client even told you on the shirt, I know how difficult it is for you to read, so I'll read it for you. Eat,
eat,
sleep,
sleep,
write, the read.
I was hoping for a guy to come out and just say, "It's showtime."
But then he get killed. God kills Sting.
Yeah.
No offense. No offense, Sting, but he killed you.
And that was
It's
basically
not fun,
disc
man.
2. Now we're on actual Blu-ray extras.
Yay.
So, thanks to this little thing here called Blu-ray. Yeah, guys, Blu-ray.
Get him? Now.
Yep.
If you haven't got, oh, by the way, you know, oh, by the way, you know what's weird? Do you know WWE DVD called the EPA? Whatever it's called? It's sold out.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? We got this
4
fucking
days early.
1st of August. So, well, it's not new for me to get things early from there.
For me it is.
Yeah, you were like, I don't know if it's legal or not.
It is illegal. It can't be. But anyway.
It happens with games a lot and DVDs, so it is.
I think this is the first ever Blu-ray for wrestling that was sold out before the game being released.
Probably CM Punk.
No, no.
Why didn't Paul Heyman have this done in a cinema like Punk and gave him one pizza?
Because Paul doesn't like people.
Asshole. But in live reactions, you'll see us quoting him a lot during his promos.
He's not there tonight, remember? He's doing the MMA hour thing.
Oh shit! Actually, he probably will be there. They're taping fucking MMA hour.
Yeah, but he's doing it at 9 o'clock, and that's when Raw starts.
Yeah, he can easily get to Raw, can't he?
No, because he's gonna be at 9, and then at 10, and then he's got a fly there. So.
Yeah, but where is MMA hour? Where is MMA hour?
Well, it's nowhere near where Raw is. It's in New York. And Raw's in Texas.
Unless Paul Heyman just taped it like now. Unless he taped it, because remember he uploaded that picture ages ago.
Hmm.
So
Maybe.
he's gonna be on Raw.
I hope so. Otherwise the show's gonna suck because Cena's not there, Lesnar's not there, Heyman's
They're
not
not gonna
there.
suck us to shush.
Yeah, but we need. I know I don't like John Cena, but we need to hold the name here. So one of them's gonna be there at least.
Nah, don't need them. We're gonna have a good show tonight.
Ow! They're gonna focus on the mid-carders.
By the way, on the Nation of Domination thing, I can see them. I know this is off topic, but you know how they had Owen Hart?
Well, enough is enough. It's time for a change.
I know who they're gonna have instead of him for this new one. What?
Who? Dolph? You think?
Yeah, because he is a highly gifted performer.
But he's American. It wouldn't make sense.
So was Owen.
No, he was Canadian.
Yeah, but it's still technically near America.
I don't know, maybe. When are they getting Mark Henry back?
It's probably tonight.
Are they gonna kick someone's ass?
Yeah, and we're gonna react live to that, guys, on this here channel.
Let's do the thing. The nation thing. There we go.
Yeah. So basically, we are going to be doing live reactions on this here channel tonight, as my channel does not fucking work.
You're using my one?
Yeah, get you some publicity. Yes, 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 yes. By the way, you do get a couple thousand views per video, if you do that.
This one's got 0 viewers.
Yeah, fucking, it's live, that's why. But
Yeah,
you do get a couple thousand, after it's uploaded, you get a couple thousand views.
I hope so.
Most I've got 30,000 on it. So, get ready to embrace it. Like Paul Heyman embraced his legacy.
What are you doing? What's this?
Fucking...
Look at the numbers.
I talk with my hands, you see. I talk with my hands.
Can we get back to the game video?
Anyway, Blu-ray extras. First one is we're talking about riding his own bicycle down his roof.
This is hilarious. When he said he wasn't down there, and his mum's in the kitchen making dinner, and she's used a tree break and then the drain pipe floor, and he went into his room to sit there doing his homework, like nothing happened. And his mum comes in and just flips on him.
Fucking fuming.
And then his dad comes home from work, and he doesn't shout at him, he just goes, he says something like, "Did you do this? And you're not going to do it again because you learnt your lesson. And if I was you, I'd stay away from your mum tonight." And I remember
Oh,
thinking,
my dad was like that.
what a great dad. He didn't even shout, he didn't even punish him. He just said, "Don't
And he
do it
gave him
again."
his tea afterwards, which were cuts.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
And then next up was lending a hand. I can't remember what that was.
Um, I honestly can't remember. But
Then some of them we won't be able to remember. Then was Paul Heyman got told to manage 2 manager fans. But then we got. Oh, this is when Austin Idol told fucking Jerry to get Paul Heyman back, which was quite cool. Then he talks about his cell phone, which was
no,
quite
wait, the
easy.
manager fan club bit.
Too.
This where he's doing like all different fan clubs, like Freddie Blasie's and who else did he do? Jim Carpenter, all those guys, Jim Cornette. He was a fan club for like 4 different managers
Yeah,
at the same time.
and
Right?
then
The cell phone bit.
then he rung JR and
Oh,
said,
this is hilarious.
he's like, JR, and he's like, Paul, where
So,
are you? In Hayaki, New York. New
and he was
York?
calling him from Atlanta number. So he says like, my flight got cancelled or something. Can we move the shows back? And
It's like
JR's like, yeah.
3.
And he gets the weather forecast up on
No.
the TV. I says it was raining. He goes, "How's the weather there, Paul?" And then he says, "This is how smart Paul was." Paul then goes, "Oh, they're calling my flight. Gotta go."
It's a typical New York weather.
So Paul basically knew he was busted and then put the phone down.
And then, next up we got I Owe My Career to Paul Heyman, which was Joey Styles,
Yo,
which basically, he was wearing
this is pretty
tidy
cool.
whities.
I don't get how this is relevant.
He still is relevant, didn't he?
He said, that, yeah, he went to a show and Paul would, and Jim Cornette, Todd Gordon walked in, and he was going, I work here, I didn't know you were coming back. But then Paul Heyman says, no, give me a chance, he's good. So, and then Joey Styles does the show and gets booked, then he gets booked as the East Indian until the company runs out from Frankfurt.
Yep. And then we had micromanaging. I can't even remember what that was.
I honestly,
Nah.
wasn't it something to do with Dave Sapolsky?
Yes.
I think it was because Paul used to do like 4 different things at once. He called it micromanaging kind of thing or something.
Oh yeah. And then we got Paul the promo guy, where basically he did someone's promo for them, and then
What's the need of venting?
that's basically where he basically had a massive argument in the back of a car with Tommy Dreamer driving with Taz.
Oh yeah, this is where Taz flips on him, and then Taz storms off, and then he goes, Paul just smiles and goes, "I got him."
Yep. And
So
then
Paul made Taz get so angry, so he was hyped up for the show. That's pretty cool. And Tommy was just Tommy was in the front driving and shitting himself.
we
That's just
got
right.
which I've just basically explained.
He basically does what Guido's promo for him, which is pretty cool. And then Guido does it.
And then we got mystery partner, where it was he would Tommy to buy a 12-inch python.
Didn't he say something like Tommy was hungover while we were in New Orleans? So we ring him and said, "You gotta find this 12-inch python because I got you a G." And Tony's like, when am I supposed to find the 12-inch python one? When am I supposed to find the 12-inch python? And he says, well, I think Paul just assumed in New Orleans he saw them everywhere. That was a pretty funny story. But Paul just thought he could get a snake anywhere in New Orleans.
And then we got program money, which I believe it was from Vince.
Wait. Now this was selling programs. Gabe supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
And Gabe said he used to make the programs and then sell them to get some kind of little revenue for ECW.
Yep. And then we had the leather bag where Paul Heyman used to fill a leather bag with a load of shit.
And just take it to the show.
And Tommy Dreamer had to clean it out for him.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is quite funny.
He bought him a new one in the end, didn't he? And Paul didn't even notice.
And then, next one was Edge and Christian sending a tape to ECW, but in the tape, Edge's wearing orange pants.
He was wearing orange tights.
Well, it was Christian. But anyway,
and then
Taz saw that.
They said they couldn't wait for ECW. What a dick.
And then we get one of the funniest ones. The no-show groomsman, which
Oh man.
basically at Joey Styles' wedding.
He basically said he booked the wedding for a Saturday, so it wouldn't interfere with any ACW shows. And he wanted Paul to be a groomsman. Paul didn't show up, and then he said Paul eventually turned up after the wedding, after the photos. He showed up at the reception, and then he showed up like he just got out the shower. He had a black eye, blood all over him. And he said, "I'm like, I've been in the pro wrestling business long enough to know what a real injury is and what a pro wrestling injury is."
And Paul Heyman made up an epic lie.
That he'd been he didn't say he got beat up or something, or his car crashed.
You said he was in a back of a taxi cab with this girl.
And then the car crashed.
And then
he had to go to the
his head
emergency room.
smashed the window.
I love the way that even Joey Styles says that 20 years later, Paul's still going on about that one. He still thinks he's still saying it's true. And then it shows Paul saying that.
And next, we get the King of NYC, which is basically them talking about how good the New York food is. Paul.
And Tommy.
Then we got the white Corvette, where Paul Heyman used to drive that at breakneck speeds, and who used to go to sleep in the back?
Probably used to be guys. Tommy, I think it was Tommy and Taz.
They went to sleep in the back because if they wouldn't feel any pain if they died, because he was going at such big speeds.
I don't get it. He hated pretty much to this. Makes no sense. And then there's supported by the competition. Isn't this where it's talking about WWE giving them money? WWF giving them money?
Yeah. And then,
And
then next up is ending up with nothing, which is basically about the ranking again. Then we get a nice tour of the ECW arena.
I didn't like the bit where he walked in there and Paul just refused to do it. He was saying, I don't feel nothing coming here, it's the building. So then
What was Out with a Bang? I forgot.
When he got fired for WWE, and then Jerry came back. And he got into the fight with NJR.
Oh yeah.
So he took some of the shine away from Jerry.
And then we get Common Bond, which is basically when he first met Brock, and they were both expecting fathers.
And that was the bond he had, wasn't it? He said, don't
They were
tell
like,
anyone.
"Oh, I'm expecting too."
Don't tell anyone, but I'm going to be a father. Oh my god, me too. I'm having a daughter. Me too. That's when they became friends, because they both got daughters now.
The next
both
up
got
is
two
breaking.
kids, Locke's got 2 kids. So that's how they kind of became friends over that. And next
Next is Vince's desk, where Big Show had a little argument with Vince in his office. Then he broke his
Oh,
desk legitimately.
This is what Big Show does to Paul Heyman in prison. This is hilarious. He sounds just like him.
Hmm.
You gotta go in there and you gotta break his desk. You'll love it, you'll love it.
Then next up is the baseball slide with when it was Rebellion 2002 here in Manchester, England.
How's this extra? I don't get it. What was so good about it? The baseball slide.
No, because he dropped them. He tried to no sell it, but it hurt. Which is basically Paul Heyman getting. You could see the impact where he got kicked in the shoulder. Ah! Ah!
Isn't it the poor sound of a weirdo though?
I don't know. Then we get Creative Paul.
I don't even remember what this bit was.
Me neither. But next we get King Kong, which is OVW. Him firing up Beth Phoenix to do a Death Valley Drive.
Creative Paul was being. Wasn't it while he was working for SmackDown? And he was talking about the Big Show storyline with Undertaker, Brian Kendrick. Man, it was introducing Big Show had back troubles. She had to take time off. And they were doing they kept sending the Undertaker gifts. And one of them was with a love girl, one was a puppy. And then one was Brian Kendrick doing
He's really, really sorry. He's really, really sorry.
He'll never ever do it again. I hate that promo. Have you ever seen the full promo? Have you seen what the Undertaker does? The Undertaker says to him, I like your guts, kid. He gives him $20. He gives him $20. Then he gives him the last ride, and he takes the money back.
and then
King Kong, Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, basically the Beth Valley Driver off the top rope, supposedly.
I love that word, Beth Valley Driver. It sounds so cool.
Then we got Because I Can, where they try to do a little wheelbarrow leg drop, and Paul Heyman said, "Have you ever seen me do a drop kick?"
No, sir. Do you know why? Because I can't. And it says like, this crowd doesn't know what you can and can't do. Don't fuck it up, or you never get to, or you never learn. So he's basically giving Paul Heyman, he's basically giving Beth Phoenix probably, like, lecture, and Beth's crapping herself because of it. She was terrified. So that was pretty cool.
Yep, and then we got Dirty Laundry. I forgot what that one was. Oh yeah.
Foley, Edge, Lita, Heyman. Basically ripping each other on a lot there about ECW stuff. What are you saying? You prostituted your name. You prostituted ECW. And you prostituted my passion or something like that. Basically called him like a prostitute. Or hardcore prostitute. He called Lita a hoe.
And then we got Real Friends, which is basically Paul Heyman and JR after a show where they're like, "No, it's over. We'll talk about it tomorrow."
Isn't this where he says something like, when JR first got into the business, there was some guy saying, sometimes on the line, you're going to be able to call 5 friends that'll be your real friends, and JR's like, oh, what a bastard, what a rotten bastard. And he says something like, now he was right, because he can only think of 5 friends he's got, and one of them is Paul Heyman.
Next we get Comical Paul. I forgot what that was.
Wasn't it just Paul being a dick?
I think so.
Then we get Paul and Big Show, just playing jokes and stuff.
And then it was kids cutting promos, which hit.
I couldn't really understand this bit. I couldn't really hear anything. It was basically just Paul Heyman dancing in the machine where his kids were cutting promos.
Yeah, and next up is Heroes, which is, I don't even know what that was.
Paul Heyman
Genius. We got Genius or Insane, where they just basically talked about if Paul Heyman was genius or insane. They all said genius.
No, someone said insane.
And then it was Genuine Friend, where he texted Stephanie on the way back from SmackDown.
From my young dad. This is dead nice. Where he texted a big nice thing saying, like, good thing. I know we all expected it, but it still sucks. Which is, I think, whether he was trying to joke or what. So that's all, folks. I guess. Let's get
Yeah,
back
and
at it. Let's.
we would have done the matches, but we didn't have
They suck.
time, and we
They suck. Let's
lost.
be honest. They suck. They're
Yeah,
terrible.
we might do them one day.
Yeah. And we are going to do the ECW promos one day. You just didn't have a chance to watch those. I think out of 5, this is a definite 5 out of 5 for me.
I'll give this 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, whatever you want. It's amazing
Best way to do it,
documentary. If you haven't ordered it, order it.
but not on WWE UK because they're sold out, ladies and gentlemen.
You can on Amazon. It said it was coming out today, but on the American one, it said tomorrow.
We're getting it tomorrow, America does. They're getting it tomorrow.
Somehow.
Losers.
So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed our review.
We'll see you in
We'll
um,
see you in 2.5 hours.
a Monday night.
Night, and that should be a fun night. 2 live streams in one night.
Wait,
And
can we, for that leaving thing, we've got a great idea. What does the Paul Heyman say to CM Punk one time? He goes, in the words of the French, I bid you fair adieu.
oh yeah, I'm gonna nip up.
You're gonna nip up? 3, 2, 1. He's alright. You're gonna nip up?
Yeah, we probably will review the whole Paul Heyman CM Punk era thing when we get a chance.
Jesus, gave me a heart attack.
Oh, pipe bomb. But
That was a different already.
we will see you for Monday Night Raw.
Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.